Welcome back to the Smart Araneta Coliseum for the 2017 Seaba Championship. Story of the stats in the first half, Coach Ryan, between Indonesia and Malaysia.
It is not great in terms of field goal shooting for Indonesia, only 6 out of 16. But if you play defense and limit your opponent to 1 out of 15 and a total of 6 points, that means you're really giving premium on the kind of defense that you play. And not only that, rebounding also on the side of Indonesia, 15-9, assists 3-0, and turnovers. Mas marami ng konti yung Indonesia. What is nice is, yes, they turn the ball over, but they are not allowing Malaysia to score off the turnovers. So, great first quarter. Indonesia playing as good as advertised so far. They are the seeded team, and that is why they're enjoying an 8-point lead.
Another thing that I noticed, Coach Ryan, kumpara kahapon, na magandang ikot ng bola ng Malaysia. Now, no easy passes yung ibinibigay ng Indonesia to Malaysia because they know that if Malaysia keeps rotating the ball easily, it will result in open shots.
Well, for one, they've got good shots from the outside. You're talking about Malaysia. A lot of attempts, 15 attempts is sufficient. But if you only score 1 point field goal or 1 field goal out of the 15 attempts, that means you're really bad. They scored a total of 25 points yesterday in the first quarter against Thailand. But now only 6 points. So credit half that to Indonesia because of their tough defense inside the paint. And they're challenging the outside shooters of Malaysia as well.
Firman trying to make it stronger in the post against Chan. And Chan has to be careful, Coach Ryan. Again, fouled out early in the fourth quarter yesterday. He's going to have that target on his back, being the lone true big man para dito sa Malaysia.
So good scouting on the part of Indonesia. They know that Chan, who played only 17 minutes yesterday, you're correct, he fouled out. He scored a total of 4 points. But after that, they will have a hard time rotating big man because of the limited big guys they have in their roster.
And this free throw brought to you by Smart. No makes there for Firman Dwi Nugroho. Indonesia again with a slew of bigs that they can rotate. Let's see if Teo Kokhu can make something happen. Kontra kay Rotawa. Sends it over to Chong. 8 left to shoot para sa Malaysia. Chong looking for an opening. Tries to spin away. Wala. Teo to the other side. Open shot. Ting knocks it down. Big bucket for Malaysia. That 3-point shot brought to you by PLDT Home Fiber. Home upgrade the home's most powerful broadband.
I thought it was a good execution. They were not in a hurry to get that shot off. They actually used a lot of time sa shot clock nila. And they were able to get a good rhythm shot from the 3.
Oh, Lakudu. With big man. Baseline jumper is good for Firman.
A must-have for a big guy. If he steps out of that short corner, his defender will always try to help out. If he gets that pass, it has to be automatic every single time.
Oh, look at Ting flying high, getting fouled. Good decision there by Ting to take it strong to the basket.
But he saw that the defender was off balance. He was not in the right position. There is no way they're going to call a charge because he was in that side wherein it is a not charge zone. So every time you attack the basket and the defender moves a little bit, there is contact, a foul has to be called.
Yeah, this free throw brought to you by Smart. Ting Chun Hong. 6'3" forward. Para dito sa Malaysia, getting that one to go.
He's got a good stroke. The last 5 points were scored by Ting. He had 4 points yesterday in 25 minutes of action. Not very good from the field, only 2 out of 8, but at least his first attempt from the 3 was able to nail it.
Look at the fearless drive of Hardianos Lakudu. Pangalawang ankle-breaking drive na niya yan kontra sa depensa ng Malaysia.
It's all about confidence, sensing that there is no rim protector from Malaysia. What he's doing right now is just attacking with reckless abandon.
Sand fade away. Shoots it over the backboard, trying to shoot over the long arms of Firman.
That's a candidate for Shakti na fool.
Well, that's all you can do when you do have a 6'7" guy. I know I've been subjected to many of that when I play outside, Coach Ryan. Buti na lang, walang camera. Walang ebidensya. Walang nakakita, walang nangyari.
Walang witness. O meron. Pero hindi conclusive yun pag walang video.
And again, like you mentioned, that has to be the hallmark of Indonesia's game if they want to take control of this game against this scrappy Malaysian squad.
Oh, nothing easy in the paint. Everything is contested. If they want to score, they have to shoot well from the three.
Malaysia trying to gang rebound, but ball will stay with the Indonesians.
14 seconds to shoot.
Malaysia is playing hard.
Substitution for
They don't have the complement of a lot of big guys in their rotation, but they're fighting tooth and nail. At least the big guys from Indonesia are not scoring at will. So that's a good job. Pagdating dun sa kanilang interior defense.
Yun lang ang pumapatay naman dito sa Malaysia. Yung mga gwardya nitong Indonesia. Si Grahita, Lakudu, Pratawa. No fast break opportunity as well para sa Malaysia. Chung fires away. Short on the triple tie. Here's Prastawa now. Taking it into their attack zone. Ooh, Prastawa. Dancing with his defenders. Uses the Firman screen. Oh, taken away by Malaysia. There's a foul. And you have to credit that scrappiness, that heart. So pinapakita ng Malaysia kontra sa mas malaki, mas veteranong Indonesian national team.
Making stops. At least they're not giving up. And Malaysia, they're only down by 7 points. And this guy, itong si Theo, has very good handles. He can really control that leather. The challenge there is if he makes that pass, who's gonna score?
Yeah.
So sayang yung kanya mga effort to give those assist passes, and again a turnover here for Malaysia. So in terms of basketball intelligence and even experience, angat na angat itong si Theo kumpara dun sa kanyang mga kampi.
When you have that type of talent, Coach Ryan, and you play the guard position, you coach the elite guards, it's all about that balance of getting your own and getting your teammates involved.
Well, for one, you have to be very, very patient because sometimes it takes a lot of effort to draw the defenders to you, and then to make that pinpoint assist pass, it can be deflating if your teammates can't make that open basket. But I am looking at the demeanor of Hill. Okay pa siya, very positive siya. He's not blaming anybody, and just a positive influence for his team.
Let's see if Theo can inspire his squad. They are trailing 11-18 against Indonesia here in the second quarter. And again, you are watching the Seaba 2017 Championship held here in Manila.
Okay, inbound, Mei. I want to do here. And point guard from out here. Okay, the other one is
one step closer to the FIBA Asia Cup.
Steal, you pass, Mei pass the ball to
them like never before.
Against the ball. Shooting, steal, then screen, from out get the ball. Okay?
Watch the games
Got
like
it?
never before.
So when that ball goes in ready, then you set the screen.
360's immersive viewing experience.
Shooting set the screen, Mei is coming up. I want this Jekta, you come in, steal. I want the ball.
Pass, go, pass and go. Jangan lupa pegang bola.
Welcome back to the Smart Araneta Coliseum for more of the 2017 Seaba Championship here in Manila. And so far, it's an 18-11 lead para sa Indonesia kontra sa Malaysia. 6 na minuto natin tira sa second quarter. Like you mentioned, Coach Ryan, Indonesia, kahit hindi ganun kaganda yung shooting percentage yet, they're controlling this game because of their defense.
Oh yes, a lot of tough shots. Again, in the first 10 minutes of action, only 1 out of 15 from the field for Malaysia. Good thing for them. They scored a total of 7 points already here in the second, with still a lot of time to be played here. And the big thing for them is they're only down by 5 points.
Oh, good steal there. And Steele controls the basketball. Oh, look at him. Stepping back. Couldn't knock it down. Wei Sang and Ting chasing after it. Malaysia controls the rebound. Can on the cut. Oh, denied. That's just the size there of Indonesia. Wei Sang lets it fly. And there is a foul on Chung.
It's a mortal scene in basketball. You don't foul a jump shooter, but we take a look at again the inside presence of this tall Indonesian team. Denied once again. Chan has been trying to shoot from inside, but for some reason he still could not score. And it's very obvious. We've talked about the number of big men in the roster of Indonesia. All 4 or 5 guys more than 6'5" in height. And they're really controlling the paint defensively.
Switch yung Malaysia defensively, play more of a zone now, Coach Rai.
Oh yes, and now the challenge for Indonesia to shoot well from the outside.
Huisang blocked. They're playing good defense. Huisang hasn't actually scored here. Teal looks to steady the troops. Pass inside. Good recovery by Sitorios. Chan trying to set a screen. Para kay Chong. 5 left to shoot now. Para sa Malaysia. Ting. He has 7 points in the game and will troop to the line. He has been very aggressive, Coach Rai.
Oh, the activity is definitely up there. 5 points all scored in the second quarter. In the first game, he only scored 4 points. Here, in the second quarter alone, he's got 1 3, 2 free throws, a total of 5 points. What I like about him is not scared. If he gets that opening and he sees a little gap dun sa defense ng Indonesia, he's not afraid to pass.
Tsaka decidido dun sa galawin. Wala nang arte-arte na.
Hesitation.
Oh. Makita niya may driving lane agad. Chan outside. Still. Oh, there's almost a collapse on defense. Chan has to fire away. He has been checked by this Indonesian defense. Rahita, their leading scorer, back in the game. Fake shot gets fouled. Oh no, there's a traveling violation.
The Filipino ref will not miss that kind of a call. If it looks awkward, that means he did something illegal. So nung nakita natin nagka-opening siya, obviously he traveled.
See a referee Arnolfo Bermeo. Eagle-eyed basketball official here. Of course, it's another source of pride para sa lahat ng competing countries when they have their officials representing their countries in the different games.
Oh, definitely. And we know how much we love the sport of basketball. And we're not just referees inside. Specifically to si Bermeo, he's really an educator. So he calls the fouls, but more importantly, he also has that ability to explain why he's blowing his whistle.
Oh, Grahita lobs it up. Wala. Last touch on Ting.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
14 left to shoot para dito sa Indonesia.
So I know for a fact that there are some instances wherein Filipino referees are invited to go overseas to conduct a lot of basketball clinics. And not only that, even referees are invited to do a lot of referee.
Adam Grahita continues his scoring there. 12 points already in this game.
Oh, this guy must be guarded. I think scouting report-wise, you look at the game of Indonesia yesterday and Malaysia, they're pretty much aware of what Huisang can do with that ball. But Grahita is playing so much better here as compared to his first game. Kailan ba skinor nito kahapon?
Fouls on number 15.
Grahita just 6 points yesterday.
Well, yes.
Tinoble na.
Oh, only 14 minutes of action yesterday. But you know that he is doing a lot of positive things for his team because in the limited play that he played yesterday, his player efficiency rating is plus 28.
Yeah.
That is very, very high. So he is definitely one of the big-time players here for Indonesia.
Of course, if you're a purist of the game, you look at things like that. Not just the things he does offensively that stand out, but the other things that make him so efficient while he's on the floor.
Oh, yes, and that entails a lot of chemistry and a lot of unselfishness because that only means that you might not be scoring, you might not be assisting, but the mere fact that you're inside and you have that big lead every time you're there, that means you're a positive influence and a good chemistry guy for your team.
Speaking of something positive, how about that turnover forced by the full court pressure of Malaysia?
That is one thing that they should do on a consistent basis because there is no way they can guard Indonesia in their good half-court attack. So what you do is try to limit their options by playing tough full-court defense.
Here's Heng trying to get away from Ui Sang. Spins, shoots, good score. Rebound controlled by Indonesia. And here they come on the break. And Heng will give up the foul.
So the challenge continues here for Malaysia. Defensively, they are making the necessary stops. But in terms of offense, execution, direction, hindi pa consistent yung kanilang points of attack.
And Coach Ryan, it is a 21-15 Indonesia lead with under 4 minutes remaining here in the second quarter.
Terus kita, biar energi kita habis di apa? Di second half. Yang ini masuk sini lu lari aja, ya kan? Habis pasin lagi. Habis dia datang, pasin lagi. Kalau lu mau dribble, oke, always speed dribbling, boleh. Dibanding lu begini-begini, ya. Speed dribbling, yang ini just ini, cari aja posisi kosong. Misalnya lu kosong di sini dia tinggi, teriak aja, boleh long pass ke sini, nggak ada masalah. Yang penting nih, guys, di sini sih, di sini sih, di sini, ada di sini, pas ke sini.
Okay, just simple. Milo, you might just pick or go if you ask. Let's go, but go to one.
Back inside the Smart Araneta Coliseum, where Indonesia is holding a 21-15 advantage against Malaysia. Wala nang 4 na minuto natitira dito sa ating first half, and it's again we keep harping on this, Coach Ryan, the defense of Indonesia preventing Malaysia to get the points that they easily scored yesterday.
And yes, and the big guys from Indonesia hindi pa nakakascore dito consistently dahil challenge lahat ng inside incursions ng white shirt.
Pratama short on the 3. They say it's Indonesia basketball, but will it be reversed? Somebody touched it last all the way out.
Shot clock violation is called.
Oh, a shot clock violation. It hit the ring, though. Let's take a look at what...
Oh, they needed that help from the other referee. Of course, we're talking about referee Bermeo from the Philippines. A little confusion there.
okay. See, referee Bermeo restoring order.
It's all about the command.
Yeah.
And you saw him when he made that verdict. The other two referees just followed.
Laying down the law.
This is how it's done. You're supposed to call it this way.
Oh, Pratama collides against Chu Wei Hong inside. Guards have been really consistently finding those driving lanes.
And I like the toughness of this man. I don't think he was really ready to make that basket because the defense was there in front of him. So what he did is he went aggressively and actually initiated that contact. And when he heard the referee, he was just going for that shot. So 2 free throws for him. He makes the first one. Just the third attempt for Indonesia in this ball game. Back-to-back baskets there, and the lead goes up to 8 points again. This is the biggest lead of Indonesia. They could not break that 8-point barrier.
Backlock Singh. Hand off. Anthony Yao to the score. Offensive rebound. They come far and few between, but Malaysia is now trooping back to the free throw line.
Oh, it's nice execution for them. A nice handoff pass from the outside. And he saw that little opening. 3 guys actually collapsed. He did not make that basket, but on the weak side, itong si Chu was there to grab the offensive rebound. If there is one thing that they're doing so well, we're talking about this Malaysia team, is that they're 9 out of 9 from the line.
Look at Andre Blatch chilling like a villain somewhere at the sideline there with his brother, Trey.
And the only thing lacking there is the sun.
Oh, yeah. Maybe a drink of coconut. Here's Wei Sang kicking out. Contested three, won't go, and it's Hang coming away with the rebound. Gang rebounding in Malaysia.
That is the way to go. Even the small guys are supposed to go and attack that basket for an opportunity to get that rebound.
Big three for Chu Wei Hong, brought to you by PLDT Home Fiber, home's most powerful broadband.
So nice extra pass there. The big guys can actually score from the outside. And don't look now, 4-0 run here by Malaysia, cutting the lead to 4 points.
Rahita Babawi gets fouled on a three-point shot attempt.
We've been saying that you don't want to foul a jump shooter because especially from the three, even if he fails to make that shot, he's going to move to the free throw line and shoot 3 gift shots. Let's take a look at this once again. A little late on the coverage there, but he was called by the referee. A little arm, but enough to destroy the trajectory of the basketball. But on the other side, prior to that play wherein Malaysia fouled, a nice give and go, and just lurking in the corner, pretty much a corner camper there was true. As soon as got that ball, wala na siyang choice dun, kundi tumira ng 3.
Rahita has been the most prolific player para dito sa Indonesia so far.
Very good pagdating sa separation niya from his defender. 9 points in the first quarter. Good spread in terms of scoring here. 14 points already. And deadly from the free throw line. Nakitang-kita mo yung stroke niya. 2 out of 2. I thought I jinxed him, but he made 3 out of 3 dun sa trip na yun.
26-19 with under 2 minutes remaining dito sa ating second quarter. Maklok Singh. One-handed shot, no friendly bounce. Ball chased, ball loose. Gurnyawan with the rebound. Oh, look at Rahita, extra pass. Prasama denied. Good defense by Malaysia. Loose ball recovered by Indonesia. They hurried that shot. They had a fresh shot clock there. Let's see how Malaysia responds. Hang, sidestep, layup. Almost, but not quite.
Everything was there except that basket. He did a good job again, cutting through that space for his layup. Hindi pumiktos yung bola. Titignan man natin. This is the kind of aggressiveness on defense by Malaysia, not giving up on every play. Blocking shots even if they're lacking 3-4 inches in height, but yung kanilang aggressiveness very commendable here in the first half.
Plays na gano'n, nung nagko-coach ka, Coach Ray, tumatayo ka, pumapalakpak ang
Yeah,
gano'n.
those are effort plays. You're not gonna see it in the stat sheet, especially the next day in your morning newspaper, dahil points lang nilalagay ron eh. But it increases your chances of winning every time you have a player who does things like that day in and day out.
Sa Tagalog, yun yung sinasabi player na magpapakamatay para sa'yo. Sacrificing his body for plays like that is Chan. Still cannot score. Their primary big man really having a tough time from the field. But all he can do is his best as Indonesia is still up 26-19 with under 20 seconds remaining in the second.